You're so lucky you're busy. You're so lucky you're occupied. So have I.
As you can see, I've turned up for the job, haven't I?
Good morning, everybody. Wow, what a wonderful, full, lively, invigorating church. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you who don't know me, I can assure you my name is not Irene, all right? We are hoping that there's nothing serious that's delayed Irene in coming to us today, but we do need to get moving. So the wonderful Ian, who came in to enjoy a service, who's been up healing and is now up chairing for today. So thank you, Ian.
No problem.
And he's concerned about the way he's dressed. I went, nobody minds your knees. All right?
No, wasn't expecting to chair it, so...
I wasn't expected to be over here either, so never mind.
So, let's see how the
I
morning
will
goes.
hand over to Ian.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And, yeah, unexpected moment for me chairing again, but I'm more than happy to take in and stand in and do the role. So, in no further ado, if we ask Lawrence to open with the morning prayer.
Thank you, Ian. And forgive the lack of time, obvious reasons today. So, if you'd like to just still your minds for this time, leave all your earthly cares, concerns and troubles at the door of this beautiful sanctuary, and harmonise your vibrations with those of your loved ones, your guides, your inspirers, and those who work with you from afar, creating this energy, this ambience, this time, this special occasion, this beautiful service of communication between the two worlds, full of love, upliftment, healing, and evidential mediumship. So as we combine our energies now together, we give thanks. We give thanks for all that we do have within this world. So often we are waylaid and distracted by the wants, but we have what we need. We have a roof over our head. We have food on our tables. We have water in our taps. We have the ability to join together in this way, in this fashion, with people of like minds and similar vibrations, to celebrate this life, this time here, walking this earth. I would ask that my mind be stilled, become that of a mirror, so that all that is cast upon it be reflected truly and without hindrance from my thoughts. We now place this divine time in thine ever-loving hands, and know that all that is said and be done in your name, that which is eternal love. Amen.
If you'd now like to join me and Lawrence on the platform with the Lord's Prayer. Our Father,
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thine will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And leave us not when in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, for ever and ever. Amen.
We now come to that part of the service which, for the healers here in the room, and let's be honest, we're all healers, some of us just aren't aware of how much a healer you can be, but we are all healers. So I would like you now to think of all the loved ones all the people on this planet that need healing, that just don't realise it and don't recognise they need healing. Let's think of our families, our pets. Let's think of Mother Earth and everything that grows on this planet to feed us. Let's think of everything that we need to send healing to. And if there's anybody in particular you'd like to think about and call out their name, please put your hand up when we're having the music played and say it nice and loud so everybody can join in with the healing and send that healing to those particular people, because we've all got people that we know need some healing.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Great architect of the universe, God of our own understanding, please receive all these messages from everybody here today, that they may be sent to the recipients, that they too receive them with the love and the healing that has been warmly sent from all those here today. Let us think of Mother Earth. Let us think of all the creatures and everything that binds this planet together and keeps it chugging along in a lovely way, in a loving way. Let us not forget the war-torn areas of the earth. Let's send out love and healing to all those people, no matter which side they may be on. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, I was going to say I won't go into that bit just
Thank you, Ian, and thank you for being here today. Wonderful. So my reading I prepared for today in 30 seconds. Funnily enough, opened a page that had already been earmarked, and it's Light from Silver Birch, and it's the chapter The Pilgrim's Way. Nature must follow its ordained path, oblivious to man's desire. It has its task to perform and will continue to do so. When man works in harmony with nature, he reaps a result. Nature can be profligate in the abundance it has to offer to those who will work in harmony with it. Whenever man tries to exploit nature, to bend it to his will, he is attempting to interfere with the infinite process of creation. The result must be disastrous for him. Man must be blamed for his own folly. Nature will continue to fulfill its ordained purpose. The law is the law. The law operates with complete impartiality and indifference to man's demands. The buds, the blossoms, and flowers show themselves as part of the natural law. The law is cause and effect, the sequence that is unalterable. If you do anything wrong, you pay for it. If you do anything good, you are the better for it. It is simple. We bring all the power that we can muster and try to get you always on the path of rectitude, but we do not always succeed. We are dealing with imperfect human beings. There are no perfect ones in your world. Perfection exists only with the Great Spirit. We do not expect you to behave impeccably. We know that you will make mistakes. We know you will do the wrong things sometimes because you are human and fallible. But because we love you, we do our best to help you. Sometimes we have to stand aside and let you choose what you will do. At other times, we will impress you to the utmost limits of our ability to ensure that you will not do anything wrong which would impede or mar how you must act to fulfill yourself. It can be said of the vast majority of people in your world that there is far more goodness than badness, more virtue than vice, more honesty than dishonesty, more service than disservice, and more altruism than selfishness. You know, when I picked that up in my panic, I thought, yes, I can really resonate with those energies in that reading. You know, we live in this world outside of these doors and in our minds at the moment. It's hard, isn't it? Wouldn't you agree? This is interactive. Yeah, we've got challenges. Every time we turn the news on, read a paper, hear the radio, it's always doom, gloom, and other people's wrongdoings and everything. And it is so hard to find that vibration of time, of trust, of patience, and the knowing that all will be well. One of the things we struggle with is we struggle with things in our own timelines, in our own understanding, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. But we're talking eternity here, because in that knowledge and that understanding that we are spirit, we are beings of light who have lived forever and shall live forever, then eternity is an old friend. The thought of living forever is in our very makeup, although sometimes not in our consciousness. To try and grasp eternity on a physical basis is nigh on impossible. There was a beautiful story of a rock of granite that was 100 miles high, 100 miles wide, and 100 miles square. And every 100 years, a wren would fly to this block of granite and sharpen its beak. When that block of granite has been reduced to dust simply by the actions of that bird every 100 years, that is 1 second in the lifetime of eternity. It starts to stretch our mind, doesn't it? You know, because this time has brought with it sometimes an insular feeling. We want to cut ourselves off from everything. We want to withdraw. We want to pull back from everything because we find this world hard. We find people difficult and challenging and demanding. We find the world and what's happening within it despairing. But when we link in with the teachings and the knowledge that spiritualism brings, that fundamental truth of the continuity of life, hearing from those loved ones not only memories of when they walked the earth with us, but they do this to bring forward that recognition. But as these messages evolve, to understand that they are as active now in our lives, if not more so, than when they walked the earth. To me, each and every message, when delivered correctly, succinctly, with empathy, with love and with dedication, is a tiny miracle. To know that our loved ones are existing. They are not there as a memory just to be called up on like a dusty library book. They are existing, intellectual, intelligent beings living a life in a different dimension to our own. And that's not a sense of wonderment, because that is what we came from and that's what we will return to. It's in our very makeup. It's in our very nature. But with all the trammels and the worries and the concerns of this world, we tend to put that to one side. We tend to think, what can I do? What can I do to change this world? Each and every great civilization, ethos, religion, political view, way of care, beauty, understanding, allegiance, all started with one person. With one person having that thought. By tapping in, because we are all threads of the divine. The divine spirit runs through all and everything. We are connected. We are each connected with each other, with our world, with our environment, with nature, with the solar system, with everything. It is there. It is there to be found. And with that power comes the power of creation. We can wake up in the morning and think, right, that person really upset me the other day, so do you know what? I'm going to make their day today a living hell. Have we not all done that, or is it just me?
Just you.
Shush. By the power of creation, because we are setting that intent, and intent is so important. Intent is the keystone of everything that you build upon it. But similarly, we can turn that intent around and go, you know what, today I'm not going to talk to people like I have done in the past. Today, instead of reacting, I'm going to let it go. Today, instead of dwelling upon the negativity, the discourse and the disharmony, I'm going to send my love. I'm going to send my healing. I'm going to send out my presence. But we're all on this eternal journey. We are all linked but individual. Each and every one of us walks the same path but sees different views. So it is up to us to tend to our own path, our own way of handling the adversity within life. Do we react negatively and just create more adversity? Do we react with the essence of saying, well, I'm right? I'm never a keen one of that statement, because I always believe the minute you say, I am right, you're automatically saying somebody else is wrong. I'm quite happy to say I am right for me at this time. And you have your views, and God bless you, you enjoy them. But where I am at this time, I know I need to walk a different path. So we're going to spend a lot of time, and this will get more and more in our energy over the few years to come, of diffusing the negativity, of bringing clarity to where we are seeing smoke screens and despair. Thank you. Because we are one. There is no difference between any of us sat here to any other person wherever in this world. And no different also to those who exist in the life between lives at this time. We are people, we have intelligence, we have gifts, we have abilities, we have abundance. In and through this movement of spiritualism, we actively encourage you to find your abilities. Sadly, over the years, it's become slightly clouded with the vision of making you a medium or a healer. But the term medium is the interface between two worlds. So yes, all become mediums. But don't use it in the term which it has now become accustomed to be as somebody up here giving messages. Be that voice for the voiceless, through your works of inspiration, through your works as healers, be it by thought, word or deed, be it by your creative natures, through your art, through your music, be it through as a homemaker, and creating a safe and stable environment for children to grow up knowing they are loved and knowing that life is eternal, that we are connected. Without those trees, we would not be. Without the smallest insect, we would not be. So we have this time now, and we have these energies berating us left and right, and different things grafting themselves onto the name of spiritualism. But keep true to the core tenet. Everything is a reflection of the divine power. Everything is an acknowledgement of the divine power. Whatever your God is of your own understanding matters not. We are all connected by that one life force. And we have the most beautiful planet. We have nature, we have wildlife, we have vistas in abundance. And it is our time to be the guardians and the custodians of these times. So work with your own energy. Work with your own thoughts. Because energy will follow thought. Send out prayers. Send out thoughts of upliftment, of healing. To bring about peace, to bring about reconciliation. To bring about second thoughts on projects that may damage our environment. Indeed, be active in these fields. If that is your energy, beautiful. We need people to stand up there and say no. Because we need this, and our children will need this. So find your power. Find that fire, that passion within you, and follow your heart, and allow it to flourish and bloom and grow. Thank you.
Thank you, Lawrence. Quite amazing. It's you come to church not thinking you're going to stand on the platform and chair, and then you hear something that actually resonates with me, because last night I went to see a school, dance school in Sturminster Newton, and they were talking about this one child, and the child started off at a small age, and then a different age group took the next step in the girl's life, and then an adult dancers. And the 3 stages were all about how this one girl was wanting to change things and stand up for what was right, and there we are.
I wasn't there.
Hey?
I wasn't
I know
there.
he wasn't there. It's great, isn't it, that how everything works. Now, this is the time where we all have a little sing-song. So, during the song, during the music, Paul will come round and take your kind offerings, which will be gratefully received and thankfully applied, because everything is very helpful towards the church and greatly received. Thank you. We're there now. Thank you.
Every anxious thought that steals my breath, it's a heavy weight upon my chest. As I lie awake and wonder what the future will hold, help me to remember that you're in control. You're my courage when I worry in the dead of night. You're my strength 'cause I'm not strong enough to win this fight. You are greater than the battle raging in my mind. I will trust you, Lord. I will fear no more. I will lift my eyes, I will lift my cares, lay them in your hands.